If you've been around my channel, you know that I don't clickbait, so when you read that title, believe it. I'm really gonna show you how to make money. This is a method that I came up with. It started just for me to make some money, but I decided I'd go ahead and show y'all so y'all can go ahead and get in on it. So as you may know, unique names, OG names they call them, names with like 3 letters. Like if a service makes you put in 3 characters for a name, names with 3 letters in them, like just 3 letters, those sell for a good amount. So like right here, you can see these accounts selling for up to like $10,000, just some crazy shit. And so we're gonna get some good account names today, and we're gonna put them up for sale, and we're gonna make some money off them. And we're doing this for BlueSky, the new Twitter or whatever. You know, people going over there. It's rising in popularity. So as it rises in popularity, the price of those names will go up in value. Buying stocks, but you buying them for free. These are assets. You feel me? So here's a list of the names that I've gotten. They'll have like 1 letter and then a hyphen, then another letter. And these are like all 3-letter names, 4-letter names, and then back to 3-letter names right here. It depends on the market and like how popular the app or the website becomes and stuff. But these could be like, for right now, they're probably like 200 to 500. And then I have these also, just a few more. I'll tell it to estimate the price of the names. Alright, so if I ask ChatGPT, let's see what it says. So the estimated individual values, it says the U-W, $75 to $100. Short but less appealing due to the hyphen, probably 2 to 4 weeks to sell. Same for the U-F. Trump's 500 to 1,000, high cultural political relevance, and with his presidency coming up, I could see that going up in value. 1 to 3 months. All 50 to 100, a bit random but short and memorable. Yeah, I don't see that one. Probably like 25, maybe to 100 is what I was thinking. Yup. Sounds played for unique, moderate demand, 1 to 2 months, 75 to 150. Queef, 100 to 200. A real word might appeal to niche branding. Let's see what this word means actually, because I got this from a dictionary word list. A close-fitting cap, type of armor. Okay, I can see that selling. GZV. These are my better ones right here, the 3-letter ones. GZV 150 to 300, rare 3-letter username, strong value, 2 to 4 weeks. It's gonna be the same for all the other 3-letter ones. I like this one, UFG. It's kind of like the UFC. I think this one I could sell for a little bit more than what it's saying. So then total estimated values between $4,000 and $7,000. That's not bad. It only took me, what, a day's work and then the time to sell and stuff, you know. But it only took me a day to get these names. And that's what I'm going to be showing you. I'm going to show you how to get these names with the program that I made. So it's OG account. It's this file right here. What you need is a list of names to give it to test for availability. You can use these are ones that I got back that I didn't want to use. So like if you want to use one of these, then they're up for grabs. Actually, I used this one, I'm pretty sure. No, I used it, but then I changed it. So yeah, any of these are up for grabs if you want these. So after you run the program, it'll return a text document called working, and it'll give you the names that you just used. It'll give you ones that are working like this. What about these names? Like I said, these names are free. If you want to take any of these, then you can take them. I could see a fitness brand buying this name. I ain't gonna lie, I might take that one. My bad. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you how it works. So what you do is you take your list and you want to name it handles, and then you can run fixhandles.py. And what this one does is, if I open it with VS Code, you'll see. So this makes it where if the names are if the names are less than 3, then it'll just delete them from the text list. And then so if they're greater than 3, it'll append them, send them back, do all that stuff. If I type in AB, it'll get rid of that. If I type in A.B, it'll get rid of that. If I type in A space B, it'll get rid of that. So now if I run it, you'll see that it got rid of those 3 because they didn't fit the requirements. Okay, so now you have the handles text and it's fixed. You can run this. This is the code behind it. It's gonna be on the GitHub too, so you can read through it, make sure it's all good before you run it. Setting the colors, setting the pie figlet for big ASCII text. Then you'll enter your email and your password, and then it'll create the handle list. So this just takes the handles and it appends it to the list so it can iterate through it and test the names. We got the make account function right here. So this just takes you, it opens Selenium and it takes you to BlueSky, and it'll automate the process of making an account. Checks if it's taken. If it's taken, it says taken in red. And then I'll go on to the next one. But if it's not taken, it'll play a sound, so you can do the captcha. You have to manually do that. So you'll manually do the captcha, and then it'll see if it's reserved. Because on BlueSky, sometimes the account name isn't taken, but they have it reserved so like a celebrity or a company can get the name. So it checks if it's reserved, and then if not, then it'll check if it's valid. And if it's available, it'll say it's available, and I'll add it to the working text. That's basically the full code. So if I open it right now, you'll see it opens this. If y'all want to email me, this is my email. It's kanemsg@gmail.com. It'll tell you to type in a password, and it won't show it on the screen. And then it'll open this Chrome tab right here, and it'll take you there, and it'll type in all that. See, I'm not typing nothing, and then it'll start typing in the names. And if it's taken, it'll say the name, and then it'll say it's taken with a frowny face in red. And then if it gets to a name that isn't taken, then let's let it get to one of those, and I'll show you what it does then. So as you can see right there, I got a name that wasn't taken yet, so now I have to do this CAPTCHA. What the fuck? Okay, that's a penguin, so I gotta click on the penguin, and then it'll verify it, and then it'll say, so that one was reserved, that one's saved for somebody else. It's because it was mail, so they have that one where people can't grab it. So then it says mail is reserved for someone more important, I guess, and then it has the straight face with the, it's yellow. And then it'll just continue looping through the names, looking for names that aren't taken. With this program, you don't have to look at the screen, because since it plays a noise whenever it finds one that isn't taken, you can be doing something else, and then whenever it plays the noise, you can do the CAPTCHA, and it gives you plenty of time to finish the CAPTCHA before. So like you'll see it'll play a noise. I won't do anything until then. So it played the noise, and then now I go ahead and start doing it. Find the tigers, do that, and then they'll say reserved. And so Nick is reserved for someone more important, and then so I'll just keep doing this. Found another one. Nike not taken, testing validity. Nike's definitely reserved. What kind of CAPTCHA is this, bro? I actually hate the CAPTCHAs on this website. Select all entities with less weight than the sample image. What kind of shit is that? I ain't never seen some shit like that. So how much money you can make off of this depends on how dedicated you are to finding names on here, how often you want to look for names and stuff, and how creative you are with the names that you think of. So all the 3-letter names are taken. I made sure of that. And then all the 2-letter names with the hyphen, those are all gone. From there, it's all about what you think of. So I've thought of doing some different ones. I'll go ahead and even tell you, because if you beat, I'm not doing them today. So if you are a day one viewer, then you might be able to get one of these. Some of the names that I've thought to try that I haven't tried yet: esports team names, states. So if you can get a state, I don't know if those will be reserved or not, but if you can get the name of a state, that would be pretty good. Capitals. And then YouTubers. If you beat me to searching for those, then congrats to you. If you think of better ones, then congrats to you. You're definitely gonna make some money. It all just depends on you how much money you make off of this. And then selling them too, how good you are at marketing and selling them. That's a big factor as well. I just went through that whole list and none of those names were available. I might have already ran through this list. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use a different handles list. I'm gonna make my own real quick. So we'll try, so I said the esports team, we'll try FaZe, Optic, those might be reserved or taken. Let's try a state. Let's do the best state. So we'll do Oklahoma. So then we'll do a name that I know is gonna work. So we'll try, I don't think my name is taken. I don't think I've done my name yet. So we'll do Kane Kill 'Em All. We'll do Mr. Beast. We'll do an institution. This is gonna be reserved, but we'll do Harvard. So these are handles now. Now we'll just run this again. Puts them in. Starts running through them. They're all taken. Found one that works. That isn't taken at least. You can see it's safe. Can't kill them all, not taken, testing validity. And then it says my email is taken. So if you use the email, that's what I was saying. If you use the email that's taken, then it'll mess up because it won't read this as being an available email. So we'll go ahead and run it again with a different email. You do the CAPTCHA. Says invalid verification code. That means that it works. That means that name isn't taken and it isn't reserved. So then it'll print out. If you give it a second, it'll print out. Can't kill them all is available with a smiley face added to working.txt, and then it'll continue going through them, finding some more. And we'll do the CAPTCHA again for this one. Testing Kane not taken, testing validity, invalid verification code. That means that it's not taken or reserved. So it's going to take that name. It's going to add it to the working.txt file. This is added to working.txt. Then it says John is taken. So if you see the handles right here, see FaZe was taken, Optic taken, Oklahoma is taken, but it doesn't say reserved. So that means maybe there is a state that'll work. Can't kill them all, not taken. Testing validity, it worked. Added to working.txt. Harvard, taken. That one wasn't reserved either. It probably does have those two reserved, and then it says taken after that they're assigned to whatever. Testing.cane is available, added to text. Then at the end it'll print success. This is what the Figlet did. It prints success. Press any key to close. So then, whoops. So then if you press enter or anything, then it'll close it. And then you'll have the list right here of the working text names. I printed that one twice. Oh, I ran it twice. That's right. So yeah, also I have it saved to append to this text document. So if you have something in here and you run the program again, it won't delete what is in here. It'll just add the new names to the list or to the text file. So yeah, it says these names are working. I need to make sure I use this before I publish this video. So I might be on some dickhead shit. But that's all there is to it. And then you can go and you can sell the names. You can make an account with the names, sell them online. There's different places you can sell them. If you remember back, ChatGPT was telling some places. But if you ask ChatGPT or just look it up, you can find even better places. Like I think it's called like Player or Up or something, like just different stuff like that. And you can make some good money off this, man. So if you found it helpful, leave a like. If you end up making money off of this, remember to come back and leave a like. If you learned anything or if you got inspired, leave a like. But yeah, that's it. That's the end of this video. I hope y'all get out there and make some good money. I hope it helps you, and peace.